It's actually pretty easy to beat 99% of people on your journey of NoFap, because most people are doing the wrong stuff when it comes to NoFap. They're not doing the right habits, or even if they are doing the right habits, they're not doing them enough. Imagine going into the gym and spending 5 minutes in the gym every single day. Do you think you're gonna see a big improvement? I don't think so. So what are the core habits that you can do in order to replace porn and just upgrade your mental health to such a point where you will be basically better off, more happy, more satisfied than 99% of the people around you? There are 3 core habits when it comes to this, and this is what I'm gonna tell you in this video. First habit you should do every single day in the morning as you wake up is meditation. Meditate using the Medito app. If you haven't meditated before, it's Medito. You can buy it it's actually free. You can get it on iPhone, Android, everything. And it's a free to play app. You can learn how to meditate on that app. And so you won't have to kind of look through all those YouTube tutorials or reach Reddit to read along the meditation forums on how to actually upgrade your meditation journey. It will be guided for you by an app that is literally made to teach people how to meditate. And it's free. So meditate every single day. Start with 5 minutes a day and do that for the first week, and then increase until you hit around 15 to 20 minutes. I meditate 10 to 12 minutes every single morning, and it helps me so much that I actually sometimes start meditating in like quick breaks during the day when I have a moment or when I feel too tired or too overwhelmed. And it's important to meditate because it's an overwhelmingly easy way to get rid of stress, overwhelming negative emotions, which is basically stress, and clear your mind from the negative thoughts that basically control your emotions. Because if you are thinking in loops of negativity, I'm too fat, I'm too unfit, I don't have enough time to go to the gym, these will be controlling your emotions. And so your emotions will resonate with your negative thoughts. Therefore, your actions will be less effective because your emotions somewhat drive your actions, to be honest. Most people think they are doing stuff logically, but most people just act emotionally and then explain their actions by logic. When it comes to meditation as well, you have to remember the affirmations that you're saying to yourself in your head, which aren't like on purpose, they're automatic. So you might say, hey, I don't have time to go to the gym, or hey, I haven't got enough experience to get to 90 days on NoFap, or hey, I haven't learned enough to pass this exam, for example. These control you. They are controlling your actions. The way you think is the way you feel, and the way you feel is the way you act. So how do you counter this? Just say positive shit before you do something difficult. I used to do this all the time when I was playing Counter-Strike semi-professionally. I would say before taking on a fight that was very risky or that was unfavorable to me, that I got this, I'm gonna win this fight. Even if I felt like I wasn't gonna win it, I said I was gonna win it. And because I said it, it became more likely to happen. So the way you think and the way you talk is very, very important. A lot of people don't give enough credit to this. Always remember to keep positive affirmations in your head. When you realize that you're talking negatively in your head, you can just switch it around. So for example, just now I said, hey, I'm gonna be late for the gym. I'm not gonna make it. I won't have enough time to train properly. And then immediately, as an automated response, my head said, no, I got this. I can do this. And you know why that is? Because I trained that. I did that over and over. I said, every time I heard something negative in my head, I said, no, that's not true. I can do this. I'm strong, I'm good looking, tall, fast, whatever your strengths are. Maybe you're smart, maybe you're very funny, maybe you're very social, you're more social than others. And if your head right now is saying, I'm not good at everything, that's a negative affirmation. And you need to counter that with, hey, I'm actually good at making YouTube videos every single day. Although the video quality might not be the best, I'm good at doing them every single day. There you go. That's also very important, and it's tied into the meditation, because with meditation, that's the only way you can notice how you're thinking. If you don't meditate, you won't get to the point where you hear yourself talking like your enemy inside your own head. And you don't have to defeat that enemy. You just have to plant another option, and your brain will go with the positive one, usually after a couple of times. So yeah, I think you do have this. And I think you are able to get through whatever challenges that you're facing right now. Number 2 is exercising. I don't care what it is. If you don't want to look massive, if you don't want to bulk up and go to the gym, you can always do some biking. You can do running. It doesn't matter. The point is to be fit and have a low body fat percentage compared to your peers. So you can actually see some charts on what the average body fat percentage is for each age group, and it's very, very depressing. You should be able to stay under 15% of body fat even when you're bulking most of the time. So there is absolutely no excuse for you to be above 15% body fat. And it really, really helps with NoFap as well when you're leaner, because you feel healthier and you feel more happy. Exercise every single day for 30 minutes. Key habit. Do it every day. Number 3 is journaling. When you journal, it's like talking to a friend. Some days, some nights, you won't have someone to talk to and vent to, and that's why porn exists. You can use porn as an outlet for your negative emotions. However, you can solve your problems permanently by learning journaling. And so there are many journaling techniques, and I don't want to get you too involved in it, because the easy way to do this is to keep it simple for the first month at least before you start experimenting, as it takes about a month to learn these habits and get them ingrained in your mind. And so when you journal, thought experiment. As you start journaling, what are you gonna write? You have no idea, right? Because you're not supposed to know. It's like talking to a friend. You're just using an outlet like a pen or the keyboard on your computer. You can do digital, you can do, just paper and pen. And so as you journal, you will feel easier, lighter, and more happy as you get all the negative thoughts, the negative events that happen to you during the day, the stress that you're experiencing out of your life. These are the 3 core habits to completely go porn free with. These are the habits that I am actually tracking every single day. And so I actually made a school community where I'm posting every single day my habit tracker. And I actually give help to people on how to build their own habit tracker, because tracking is the most important part of doing a habit. If you don't know how well you're doing, you are not gonna have fun improving, because you don't know if you're improving or not. You might be watching porn like 2 times a month and you might feel like shit about yourself. But if you knew that you watched 30 times the last month and now this month you watched 2 times, it's like, hey, that's a massive improvement, bro. Congratulations. You must have done some really good stuff, and keep up those habits that you implemented. Because even though it feels like shit that you relapsed, the habits that you did got you down from 30 to 2. Absolute win-win situation. And so in this school community, I just give you advice on how to track, the best way to track, how I am tracking. And also, as somebody who is holding himself accountable, I always post my daily findings and my Notion habit tracker that is public, because obviously I have multiple trackers for multiple things, for business, for life, and I have a public tracker with censored stuff, so I don't have like my calories, my net worth, stuff like this. So that's what you'll find in this community. And also we will be doing Q&A calls as soon as enough members join, and also start participating in the accountability of writing 1 message per day. And so don't worry about, it's a very small community. We just started off, but the point is, just a dozen of us, let's say, we come together and we are always going to give each other feedback. So it's easier to improve when you're getting feedback, right? It's much, much easier. And also I'm going to help you to see how you can even make your recovery or your NoFap streak faster, your NoFap streak longer and better, because that's the point of a community. We are supposed to help each other. And yeah, I felt like on YouTube I can give a lot of advice and I can give a lot of value, but really the thing that's missing from most people's lives is some place where they can really talk about not watching porn, self-improvement, not doom scrolling, etc. But that isn't a forum that is filled with either teenage boys or complete losers who are failing. And I don't mean to hate on those people. I mean, I hate on the people who are supposed to help them, who are supposed to moderate those communities, and they are failing to do so, and they're failing to give the value to the people who are, let's say, failing on the NoFap Reddit, because it brings down the whole vibe of the whole community. It's a massive community. So I wish that place was a lot less about relapsing and a lot more about seeing the progress. But since it isn't, here's my alternative. This is the place that you actually want to be when you're starting off NoFap and when you're on your first NoFap streak to day 90. This is the place to be. Top link in the description. So that's what's going on today. I also do coaching. I do NoFap coaching every single day. So there is a coaching service associated with this YouTube channel that is also found in the description. But for now, I just want you to join the school community, because later on, I will have spots open. We'll talk about that later. It doesn't matter for now. Just join the school community, please. And I probably should cut that out. Right, sweet. And now it's time for gym, and I hope I'll get some better topics later, but I already got a 10-minute video. That's gonna be short. So these were the three core habits. So these were the three core habits that I'm practicing every single day, that I'm always trying to keep 100% consistent. Obviously, you can't keep 100% consistent throughout months. I usually have consistency between 70 and 90%, and it's enough. But you have to get to a point where you can actually keep that amount of consistency. So another reason to join is to, share your own habit tracker, make a screenshot, upload it, and write your journal in the school community, as I will do myself. Right, so for today I'm extremely rushed and I've got to go to the gym because it's gonna close as always. And I'm the guy who goes to gym at night, and I absolutely love lifting after a good meal. But now as I stopped bulking, I started to become so hungry. It's actually getting difficult to lift, because I feel like I'm lacking the power that's needed to increase my lifts. But yeah, I'm seeing good improvements. The only thing I'm worrying about is my weight dipped yesterday, so I might eat a little bit more than usual, because I don't want to lose any weight. And I know it's water weight, but I want to replace it with normal weight. I want to stay at the weight that I am at right now. And so I'm not an expert on weightlifting or bodybuilding at all. The only sport I did before this is Muay Thai and basketball back in the day. So if you guys have some tips for me, let me know. I gave you some value with NoFap. Maybe you can help me out with the gym. But if not, that's fine. I'll just look myself. I just wish to have more time, not just for interaction with my viewers, but also to make the school community as valuable as possible. Because right now I'm in the process of putting together a course. I know my last course was 2.5 hours and it covered so much. It's on YouTube for free right now, but I feel like it was hard to follow and it didn't have enough action steps. So what I'm trying to do right now is bring back a type of course where it's like, do you know Hamza? If you know Hamza, you know what I'm talking about. He used to make these 3 hours, 2 hours long videos that were full guides, and they were extremely valuable. They were based on books, and the key talking points were the chapters of books, and I benefited from them so much that I wish to continue that inside of school, and so make it even more valuable and hopefully create a platform for people on NoFap who can actually succeed instead of just repeating the cycle of trying the streak and then relapsing. Actually get you to 90 days and then, make you free from porn forever. But for now, just the only thing that you have to do is click the top link in the description. And I am going out to the gym. All right. That felt fucking amazing. Talk about how you can't affirm your way into the gym. Just say I'll go enough times and you'll be there. I promise. You say 30 times a day. I'm gonna get to the gym. I'll go to the gym today. I'll go to the gym today. Keep repeating it. You'll get there. Hell yeah.